Just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store between the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First down, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To throw again on second down, Mahomes. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Fire this one deep for Eckler. That's caught.
Prime time, baby.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Austin Eckler, 60 yards. And the Jets will strike first here in this wild card matchup. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Mahomes will throw for it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Going for two. And instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly. Getting back there, making the tackle, and not giving up 2 points themselves.
So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. There you go, Tiger.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
3 yards remain for second down. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day. All day. Joker, joker. Joker, joker. Run. We at? 50 seconds. We at? Go. Zip. All day, every day. Any day. Slam.
Back to throw, Tannehill. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. They snap it to Tannehill. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. No run back here for Hall, and this will come out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to pull loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Play action, it's Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
Kill. Yo, trick left.
Now back to throw. And Diggs has it. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 44. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Quick. You think you gonna get this? Check. Deuce. Watch safety creep.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe a establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey. Watch the boot. 26 Mike. Rabbit.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Titans. Courtland Sutton, 38 yards. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize. And then you finally hit him, and he carries it all the way into the end zone. That's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Man, it's good to see you out there, baby.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yellow. Cross. Check. Collect. Check nickel.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
No. Shift. Watch the shift.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check three. Hip. Hey. 26.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. It's complete to Diggs. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. 25. Check 25. Go.
Jacobs It's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Josh Jacobs punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Watch the curve. Watch the curve. 31's the mic.
Mahomes going to throw. Going deep here for Landry. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jarvis Landry, 36 yards. And the Jets on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Hall not going to bring this one out. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 7, Tannehill. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And they run with Jacobs on 1st down, and he'll take this forward for about 5.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No, it appears they're going to mark him short of the first. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They go with Jacobs, and he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to look deep now for Landry. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Draw play, it's Eckler. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a give running left is Eckler. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's caught by Landry. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets will extend their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Drop deep, 46.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here we go. 57's Mike.
Tannehill on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And this play gets blown out. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Now Tannehill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And the Jets are going to take over once again at the 37-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
That's what we are.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. On the return, here's Hall. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Oh, you gotta go.
Throwing again on second down. Tannehill. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Deep. 57's the Mike. There you go, Tiger. Come on out here, come get some.
To throw is Tannehill. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down.
Let's go. Let's bring it. We at? 57. Mike. We at? Hip.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys...
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Jets are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Now a throw here to his running back. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage that time for the Jets. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. And that's caught by Landry for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jets continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And the Titans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Quit talking to quick.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Looking to throw. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And the Jets are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. Still waiting to try to get here several scores, but at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just throw
left side is complete on the diving effort. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Cortland Sutton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now Mahomes. In trouble, and he's taken down. Desmond Trufant with a sack. The corner blitz hits home. After the sack on first down, Mahomes. He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
They go play action. Now Mahomes being chased out left. He lets it fly for Lockett and unable to connect. Incomplete. I give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Forced out to his left. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Let's put them on the buses.
And again, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, possession, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He hits his target, Lockett. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by King. And the Titans are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And got his man complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play that time for the Titans. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Run. 57 to Mike. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's me and you.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And his throw here is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Tannehill now to throw. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy was going to catch it.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson there to make the grab. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again in the 4th. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Pulls it in at the 13. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over. as they start out here first down. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now it's 2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw. Short throw to Disley. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And that's incomplete.
That was a good play. An incompletion that feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you can just feel the home crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, a little bit of disappointment, even though it was a good play.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw taken in by Diggs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Tannehill's throw taken in by Hopkinson here. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Heady on that one. Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. He's at the 40.
Showtime today, baby.
The 20. 10. 5. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. It's Eckler again.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Now Mahomes, rolling to his right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that swagger.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Tannehill. Able to connect with Jacobs. And a nice spin into some open field. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
One last throw here for Tannehill. He'll get this one to Patrick. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And a disappointing way to close out the season. He got into the playoffs but couldn't really make any noise.
Still a good season. Some might call it a great season when they get away from it a little bit. But they also will all look at their own errors, their own mistakes, and wonder how they could have played a little bit better. So if they get in this position again, they'll be ready to win.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Nashville, good night, everybody.
All right, guys, that was a pretty good game, dude. That was a lot of fun. Struggled initially at the beginning, but then we got rolling. Sorry I didn't post a stream sooner. Just I was trying to hurry up and get the game rolling and get this shit going and just play. But eventually I had to post it. It was a good game. Homie played a really good game, but I think what he did at the end was really fucking... That was just... there was no need for that. Running backwards on the last play of the game, just for whatever reason to be cocky. But we'll take a look at the numbers. Ryan Tannehill, 22 for 35 yards, 3 touchdowns, 5 INTs. I played pretty bad on the INT side. So did he, though. 16 for 26, 345 yards, 5 touchdowns, 5 INTs. So he didn't have the cleanest of games either, and he played really cocky, running backwards. I thought that was a real foul-ass move. Anyways, Josh Jacobs, 17 for 52 yards with a touchdown. You got Eckler, 7 for 14, shutout in the end zone. Patrick Mahomes, a little scramble here and there to save his life. Stephon Diggs, 7 for 132 yards. Javaris Landry, 6 for 134 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hawkinson with a touchdown, 5 for 69. Disley, 4 for 22 with a touchdown. Eckler, 3 for 115 yards with a touchdown. Eckler, he did well in the first half. After that, he got shut down. Cortland Sutton, 2 for 46 yards and 2 touchdowns. He made an impact in the game. 1 sack given up by Isaiah Wayne. Let's see what the stats here say, the sack lights and INT lights. P.J. Williams with the sack and an INT. That fool, yeah, he was in the middle and he defended it well. Desmond Trufant, 1 sack, 1 INT. He played really well. You have Joe. He got himself an INT. Dorsey with the INT. It's kind of like an INT game. You know, a lot of INTs, a lot of miracle plays. You know, yeah, Patrick Mahomes get a lot of miracle plays. There was 2 cases where the pick was right in my hands, but that X-Factor ability, well, it doesn't allow you to pick it off. It goes right through your hands and into his receiver. As long as he possession catches it, it'll be completed no matter what. And that happened a couple times. They would have been game-changing INTs, but nevertheless, moving on. Kendall Fuller with the INT. You got Tart with the INT. He was running some punt formation a couple times, and Tart was on the edge, like if he was a defensive tackle or defensive end, and I went to do a bubble screen, and he jumped the bubble screen because he was on the edge, and he dropped into that coverage in the flat. So that is what actually saved his ass, because I was driving down the field at the last possession of my last possession of the fourth quarter till that INT. I'm sure he was sweating too. I'm sure he was sweating. But anyways, that is it for the sack lights and the INT lights. We'll give one more highlight to Ward. He got himself an INT. Oh yeah, Dunbar had himself a good game in the second half, 2 INTs. And Kenny Moore with the good INT in the game. Nonetheless, the Titans are knocked out the playoffs officially. And that's a wrap, y'all. I can take a glance at the highlights real quick. Let's take a look at that one play where he picked it off. Let's see if it's on there. Ooh, no highlight. Yeah, so you can't see the formation he's running. Anyways, we'll take a look at a couple highlights real quick. Tannehill to Sutton for a touchdown. Look at this dot right here. Sutton right there, number 14 on your left. It was 14-0 at the time. I made this completion, and this made it 14-7. That was a really good play. Let's keep going. Let's move forward. Forward. Back to him. Let's see. Patrick Mahomes for a 36-yard touchdown. I think number 80, Landry. Yeah, Landry. Look at that. Ding. He got right over the top, dude. Right over the top. I mean, he broke. He released out of that press coverage, and that opened up. He got a big opening right there. On to the third quarter, real quick highlight. You got Mahomes to Landry again for a 22-yard touchdown, number 80 right there on your right. Bam. Nice corner route right there. Completed it, feet in. Let's take a look at Ryan Tannehill, 8 yards. Ooh, no highlight there. Where are some of the INT highlights? Oh, look at that, Trufant, the INT highlight. Bam. Look at that. Tons of pressure in his face, man. Tons of pressure. That's what you got to do to him. You got to bring a lot of pressure if you're going to play him. The pressure definitely made the difference in the game. See Kenny Moore with the INT. Just tons of INTs going out. Tons of INTs. Giving them all away, both of us. 5 apiece. Ooh, that was a close one. I was hoping he was not going to be down at the 1 yard line. I was going to be sad about that. But this possession, I was able to drive down the field. At that point, we were down 28-33 at this point of the game. And we drive it down the field. Maybe I was off on the points. Yeah, I was off. Anyway, I think I was down 21-33 and then scored. Then it went 28-33. Other than that, y'all, that's a wrap, man. The game was good. Right on, dude, for having me in the league, TopDawg League. Appreciate you, man. I met you in the Neon Sports app. Let me take a look at the commissioner's name real quick so I get it right. Rams, that's the user. Rams Commish Bread. White Bread. He's got Nas in the cover of his fucking Discord. So, White Bread, right on, dude. Thanks for having me in the league. Appreciate that, man. We'll see you guys next season.